Good morning, dear master students. Today we will speak about financial system. I'm going to tell you about financial system in general, and of course we will speak about some specific features of financial system in the Republic of Kazakhstan. So, financial system, this is our republic, the Republic of Kazakhstan, because our theme about financial system, of course, we will analyze situation in our country, in our state. Okay, this is a map of the Republic of Kazakhstan. And let's say general about finance. Finance or subject of the finance are financial attitudes as in an integral part of relations of production which are allocated with specificity of their character directed on distribution of a public product with formation of target monetary funds. Financial resources, potential sources of monetary incomes, accumulation and funds, and also already embodied in the given financial forms are considered as object of this unit of a science. The concept finance covers extensive area of the economic attitudes connected to distribution, as I said, of public product in the monetary form. Let's speak about two state bodies in our republic which regulate financial attitudes, structured financial system in our republic. This is first of all Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Kazakhstan, is central executive agency carrying out intersectors and regional coordination of developing and implementing budget planning. The second ministry, this is the Ministry of National Economic of the Republic of Kazakhstan. And in its responsibility include distribution of financial resources in the social economic development of our state. Let's say, is the Central Executive Ministry of National Economic of the Republic of Kazakhstan is the central executive agency carrying out intersector and regional coordination of developing main socio-economic government policies. Okay. Which basic state planning methods are using these two state bodies? First of all, increase government agencies' independence in decision making and their responsibility in reaching final results, targeted goals. Developing government planning logical framework, state goals, impacts, government agencies' objectives, outcomes, outputs, activities, inputs, budget. And of course, transparency and accountability. This is the main principles which are always keeping with these two bodies. And with help of these principles, every day and in our usual life, improving statistics system, in particular monitoring efficiency to achieve state goals. Okay. First of all, for development and implementation of the plans, we know that in the first level does its job, this is a government. Second level, this is a government agencies, ministries, departments. And of course, this is not final, but lastly, local authorities, our local achimates. All of these bodies, discussions, all financial plans or financial changes in our country, then It gives for discussion to association, population of Republic of Kazakhstan, then its implementation by monitoring. Okay, and this is a process, as you can see, is executed by two sides, by government to the population, from the population to the government. Which, for example, the main idea in the planning system of all social, economic, and financial development, this is a harmonization, because we should think about, I mean, these two bodies should think about socio-economic development framework, about effective budget, national and local planning, and about government agency strategic planning. I would say about socio-economic development framework. You should understand that it's very difficult and complex work, because it includes budget indicators, development plans, sectors, regions, and strategic plan. Government strategic plan includes mission, vision, goals and tasks, indicators, of course strategy, and then it realized by operational plan, action plan, from the financial control. Financial control includes fiscal plan, budget programs, organizational structure, and of course the specific area of all this activity, this is a monitoring, because we should control all steps in this scheme, and actual implementation. This is a in general budget planning. From the budget planning, all areas of the state takes for future development necessary financial resources. Okay, as I said, monitoring. Let's speak about monitoring, because this is a specific area of the control. Monitoring objective of strategic and program documents, agencies, strategic plans is implementation improvement to ensure due and timely achievement of expected results. What is monitoring following? First of all, plan implementation process. Secondly, effective use of material, labor, and financial resources. Thirdly, achievement of the projected goals and indicators. Fourthly, plan implementation impacts on socio-economic development of the country. And finally, monitoring accountability. Evaluation. Of course, in all activity, we should have evaluation or assessment for assess level of effectiveness of any activities in our state. This is a determining level of efficiency and effectiveness in implementation of strategic and program documents, government agencies, strategic plans, evaluation report as finally report and results. Achieve we strategic plans or not? Of course, we should achieve these things. Achieving strategic plans, goals, objectives, and projected indicators. Okay. This is a scheme of or structure or framework of financial system in general. As you can see, financial system, it is a combination of financial relations or attitudes and the complex of financial institutions used by the state to regulate monetary funds. In the first level, I would say about government finance, because this is the main level of a financial system. In the government finance, includes state budget, local budgets, finances of state enterprises, and, of course, specialized funds. Next level, finance, private enterprises and corporations. Household finance, and this is two levels of financial system are provided to our public product. How you know? The public product in economical system are the main source of any incomes and any profits in any states of the world. And the last, different financial institutions in our country. This is a national bank, commercial banks, and other credit organizations. And near, you can see financial market. Financial market includes money market and short-term capital market and long-term capital market. From short-term capital market, you can use financial resources on the term like from 1 year to 5 year using. From long-term capital market, you can take financial resources for your activity on the term about from 5 years until the 20 years using. This is a structure, main structure of financial system of any country in the world. And of course, we can use this structure in our republic for understanding financial system, concept of financial policy, finances in general, and social economic development in the country. The whole existence of any system realized by its functions. Let's speak about general functions of financial system. First of all, this is a distribution function. Distribution function of the financial system covers the primary and secondary distribution of the national product or public product. Second function, regulatory function, stimulates or limits economic growth. Of course, when the country are developed in some state, all government wants to stimulate economic growth. But when the economic growth is enough in the development achievements or development goals in the country, sometimes regulatory functions can help to limit economic growth for stabilizate, for example, tax policy, tax system, budget policy in the country. And the third function, this is a control function, is manifested in the implementation of control by financial institutions for the allocation of financial resources. Next. From the financial system, government realize financial policy. What does mean financial policy? Financial policy, this is a state measures on accumulation of financial resources, their distribution and using. Financial policy instruments, this is prices, tariffs, customs duties, subsidies, other subsidized transfers, taxes and fees. From these instruments, state regulate financial policy, sometimes stimulate or limit economic growth, protect financial resources in external and internal resources which are need for further economic development. So this is for example, huge enormous influences of these instruments we can analyze in the next topics of our subject like theory of finance. And let's talk about budget. because budget, this is a very important level in the financial system. Public budget planning or basic budget planning mechanism realized by implementation stages and accountability. During budget implementation stage, national and local providing specified independence to budget program officials and increasing their responsibility in achieving projected results consistent with budget allocations. During budget implementation stage, national and local introducing internal and external results based by monitoring system. Strategic plans and results-based budget programs reports taking into consideration achievement of indicators. You know, our President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev, every year messages their address to population for further social economic development, and this is messages according to the third or fourth industry modernization. So all of our budget programs should be concerned or confirmed and realized according to these messages. And based on the budget implementation, national and local carrying out internal and external evaluation of government agencies' performance via monitoring and analysis of indicators being achieved. I would like that you should maybe understand this is mechanism, because this is a main mechanism for implementation budget policy, budget stages of formation, for distribution financial resources for center of Republic of Kazakhstan. This is the three cities, as we know in our days, like Astana, Almaty, and Shymkent, and of course for all regions in our Republic of Kazakhstan. Next. Performance-based strategic planning and budgeting. What is done? From this analysis, I want to say about huge, enormously work which is done from these two states, bodies like Ministry of Finance and like a Ministry of National Economic of the Republic of Kazakhstan, and of course from our government. Is done strategic planning in the government agencies, medium-term budget planning. We have every year we have medium-term budget programs on 2 or 3 years for development our social economic programs. Next, results-based monitoring. Fourth, results-based evaluation. What is achieved? The main goals. Which goals were achieved in our financial system, in our financial policy? First of all, strategic economic and budget planning harmonization. We have harmony budget system in our republic. Second, shift from cost management towards results management, meaning restructuring of the government agencies' activities from formal use budget resources to achieving specific final financial results. Third, improved quality of government services. And last, improve effectiveness of budget expenditures. It was a mini presentation about conception of financial system and financial policy in general in our republic. And as a conclusion, as a consequence of all our lecture, I want to say about necessity of the finance necessity of a finance is caused by objective circumstances, needs of social development, the part of financial attitudes caused by occurrence of the state, taking on itself the important public functions, has historically originally come to light. The special fund of money resources, which is formed due to all members of a society, is necessary for the maintenance of the government. And to the financial attitudes determining the maintenance of the finance concern the following kinds of monetary attitudes, which movement of the net profit. Let's say about few moments in these financial attitudes. First of all, monetary attitudes of the enterprises and managing organizations as the main bodies which provide for us public products, and as a consequence of this, the main profit in the country. Second, monetary attitudes between the state and the managing subjects connected to payments in the state budget in various forms: taxes, payments, penalties, and financing from the state budget, and also monetary attitudes, relations connected to formation and use of inappropriate and insurance funds, entering payments by the enterprises and citizens into inappropriate funds and reception of resources from them. Monetary attitudes of the enterprises with the workers on the expenditure production of the labor connected to payment of wages, premiums, material grants, and the help dividends. Next, monetary attitudes between managing subject and bank system at reception and repayment of credit in storage by the enterprises of a part of a profit on accounts of banks and reception on them of interests. Monetary attitudes of managing subject with higher bodies concerning distribution of the profit and to rendering of the financial help, and also concerning creation of joint monetary funds. Next, attitudes between the state and local budgets concerning subsidizing, attitudes between the state budget and inappropriate funds concerning grants and taxes, attitudes the states concerning rendering and reception of financial helps, and many other financial attitudes which we will analyze or learning in studying in our other topics in this subject. Very interesting and important subject in economical disciplines like a theory of finance. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.